Hi everyone, this is Shri. Welcome to my channel Shri Vlogs. I'm here to talk about my 6-day trip in Colorado. On day 1, we saw Manitou Springs and Pikes Peak. On day 2, we visited Cave of the Winds and Garden of the Gods. On day 3, we went to Aspen Maroon Bells. On day 4, we drove from Aspen to sand dunes. On day 5, we went to Red Rocks Amphitheater and gold mining. On day 6, we went to Royal Gorge Bridge and flew back to Orlando. On day 1, we drove to Manitou Springs, wandered around the town, and then headed to Pikes Peak, Cog-Rail, and got into Cogwheel train to Pikes Peak summit. It takes around 1 hour and 10 minutes to reach the summit. Then you have 40 minutes to spend on the summit and then 1 hour and 10 minutes to come back to the depot. The round trip is approximately 3 hours by train. You can also drive to summit by car. Wear warm clothing even in the middle of the summer as it can be below freezing on the summit. Pikes Peak is America's mountain which is at a height of 14,000 feet and is most popular among Colorado's tourist attraction. And the summit is higher than any point in the United States east of its longitude. It is designated National Historic Landmark. It is composed of pink granite called Pikes Peak granite. The color pink is due to large amount of potassium feldspar. There is snow at the summit any time of the year. And the thunderstorms with high winds up to 100 miles per hour are more common in the afternoon. The next day, we went to Cave of the Winds Mountain Park and took an adventurous ride, Pterodactyl, which is a free fall 100 miles per hour into canyon. If you are a thrill seeker, don't miss the Pterodactyl Canyon swing. There are also some other tours like Discovery Tour and Haunted Lantern Tour. For children, there is an amusement park where there is a slide, cliffhanger climbing wall, windwalker challenge course, and so many adventurous rides for children. After we did the adventurous ride, we headed to Garden of the Gods, which is a designated natural landmark in Colorado Springs. Garden of Gods is a must-see. The garden's red rock formations were created during a geological upheaval along a natural fault line millions of years ago. It takes around 2 hours to walk and explore the park. And the next day, we drove from Colorado Springs to Aspen. The scenery is breathtaking, but the roads are narrow. This road is only open when there is no snow. We then reached Aspen and took a bus to Maroon Bells. Maroon Bells is one of the most enjoyable and spectacular spaces of nature and scenery in the Rockies. The initial trial starts at Visitor Center and is an easy 1-mile walk to Maroon Lake. The short hike around Maroon Lake is doable by kids of any age, and older kids and teens can hike up to Crater Lake, which takes about 2 hours round trip. This is also the most photographed place in Colorado, with 2 massive snow-veined peaks known as the Maroon Bells near Aspen, and is breathtaking to shoot during any season. We stayed in Aspen that night, and the next day we started to Grand Sand Dunes American National Park Preserve. This preserve conserves an area of large sand dunes up to 750 feet tall on the eastern edge of the San Luis Valley. This park contains the tallest sand dunes in North America. The dunes cover an area of about 30 square miles and are estimated to contain over 1.2 cubic miles of sand. The oldest evidence of humans in the area dates back about 11,000 years. Accessing the dunes required walking across the wide and shallow Medano Creek. Hiking is permitted throughout the dunes with the warning that the sand can get very hot in summer up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Sandwheel chairs are available at the visitor center. Sandboards and sand sleds can be rented just outside the park entrance. We spent some time in sand dunes and headed back to Denver. Next day, we visited Red Rocks Amphitheater, which is an open air amphitheater built into a rock structure in the western United States near Morrison. There is a large tidal disc shaped rock behind the stage and a seating area for up to approximately 9,000 people. The elevation of amphitheater as top row is approximately 6,450 feet above sea level. The public, organizational, and private performances have been held at Red Rocks for over a century. Even if you can't fit a concert into your schedule, the theater is worth a stop for the photos alone. There is a reason Red Rocks is considered one of the most beautiful music venues in the country. The bright red sandstone rocks jut out from either side of the stage to create a natural amphitheater. Comfortable shoes are must as there are often states to navigate. Also, layers are also a good idea as the weather can change throughout the day and evening. From amphitheater, we headed to Hide Gold Mine tours. They give educational tour on gold mining. They also explain the methods that were used both in past as well as present. We were given a feel of being a miner by including a stop at a gold ore vein where we used single jack hammer and chisel to chip a gold ore sample. And we were also allowed to keep that gold ore as souvenir. You would have to book your visit in advance as these tours sell out quickly. And the next day we visited Royal Gorge Bridge and flew back to Orlando. Royal Gorge Bridge is the America's highest suspension bridge at 956 feet above the Arkansas River. It takes around 10 minutes to cross the bridge at a moderate pace. If you want to stop and read some history, it will take about 40 minutes. Royal Gorge is stunning both from above and below. The train and whitewater rafting are the only ways to see the gorge from the bottom. It can take up to 2 to 3 hours to walk the bridge, take the cable cars. If you want to do zip line, it might add approximately 45 minutes to an hour for each attraction because of wait time. The best time of the day to go to Royal Gorge is just before sunset when the Royal Gorge colors are simply brilliant. This is kid friendly. Kiddos of all ages will enjoy a trip to Royal Gorge Bridge and Park. Also, it has an amusement park located along the edge of the Royal Gorge around both ends of the bridge. If you have any questions, please post your questions on comment section and I will reach out to you. Also, please let me know in the comment section if you want me to post complete trip in a single vlog or you want me to do multiple small vlogs. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Shri Vlogs and stay tuned for more content.